Welcome, everyone on the live stream. We got our friends here again. Oh, and apparently I gotta fix my team bus capture.
Yeah.
Did you guys move it again?
No. You're there. It's just Justin. You're okay.
It's always Justin.
Well,
oh
my average power is a little bit less today than yesterday. Probably because going slightly easier on the downhills is the only possible reason.
Too, we're tired.
Oh.
You guys enjoyed the
tomorrow.
RGT live stream. Now we're with the RGT after party where they're complaining about the event. We got Bussy,
that sucks so bad.
That's to differentiate from the Wagon where you just complain about the other app the whole time for 3 hours.
We just complain about everything.
And everything else.
So the map looks almost like a little Yoda cutout. Yoda. Who the hell's Yoda?
I don't know. It's Yoda.
It's like if you mix Yoda and Frodo or something.
I was just thinking that.
Like a Toyota. I heard they're gonna change the name of the Mandalorian because they can't get Pasquale to come and film it. You hear that, Busty?
Who?
They can't get a what?
They're gonna change the name of the Mandalorian show because they can't get Pedro Pascal, the actor, to come and shoot the show.
So are they gonna name it The Chick We Fired?
He wears a helmet. We don't even need to see his face.
I know. I think they've shown his face once or something.
A handful of times.
Yeah, they can use anybody.
They're gonna call the new one the Chick
I mean, they could use Bussy.
So why did he quit? Did he get a better job, or is he mad that they fired that gal?
Gina Carano. No, she's on he is on another movie that's on he's like first something where they won't let him do anything at the same time. So he'll have to do that movie and like, yeah. So like,
you can't sneak out at night like you do in college.
That's what he had to do. You know, a funny story. Ryland is into like Back to the Future, trivia. And so Michael J. Fox was on Family Ties, and he would shoot Back to the Future at night and literally get carried into his trailer for Family Ties for the morning and just back and forth to shoot both at the same time.
Jeez.
There you go.
I was going to say that might be why he seemed a little jittery, but that might have been something else. Sorry, bad joke. I'll stop now.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Owen wants to know, hey, Jerry, how did you get on Bussy? Well, it's because his video is over his on Discord. That's why he's on Bussy.
What did I do?
What do we do?
Owen says, how did you get on Bussy? How did you get on Bussy? Or how did you get on Bussy? I'm not sure what she's asking.
You guys are confusing Koala. Oh, man.
Jason, I'm just looking at that first kilometer.
Yeah.
I average 565 watts per kilometer. That's like a sprint at the end for me.
You could win the ebb with a sprint like that. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, but it's not at the end. That was at the beginning. And that was downhill.
It's only if you weigh 40 kilos could you win with a sprint like that, Bussy.
Okay. Hey, I was top 10 last week.
Oh, I was going to ask.
It was
hey,
downhill.
Bussy,
Yeah.
when was the last time you climbed Gibraltar?
Like on a bicycle or?
Oh, I think you said you drove it, huh? You used to drive it.
I've driven it and I've motorcycled it and I've driven it about 1,000 times.
Gotcha. So a bunch of people are starting to buzz about the 8% for whatever miles and how they're going to climb it at threshold the whole time. And I'm like, yeah, you're not going to. It's okay. It's a 100K race. We're not climbing 8% climate threshold.
after a 25-mile lead-in.
Exactly. And they're like,
And
no.
and it's not flat getting to the start of Gibraltar
It's
either.
not. I've been trying to tell everybody. I'm like, no, we're not. I promise we're not. Like,
You get to
Come
go on
on.
Mountain Drive.
Quit ruining their life, Jason.
Does it go on Mountain Drive, Jason?
Negative.
I can pull it up. Hold on. I'll pull it up. Man.
Mountain Drive's a cool road. It's sort of the last road that goes around the base of the foothills. So like where all the ritzy people live and stuff, and it's just super windy. But mostly not flat, but not really super hilly.
Hey,
Kind of contours the side of
welcome
the
back,
hill.
Ben. Paul, welcome back.
Well, it doesn't have the streets. I don't even know which direction it is. So it looks like we go down the one, we turn up through Toro Canyon, through Montecito, and we do the hill climb.
You go up to the top of Montecito and then kind of cut across to the
Yep.
west.
Yep. And then you go down
that's-
just a touch, and then go up to Gibraltar.
That's likely Mountain Drive, yeah.
Oh man. And then we go around, we go across the ridge, we come down towards Hope Ranch, like by Santa Barbara. You see
When are you
Santa
doing
Barbara,
this
then
slow?
cut across Hope Ranch.
So do you
October
come down?
23rd.
Do you come down La Cumbra?
It doesn't have the names of the streets. I have to look for
You
it.
say September
Like the
23rd?
highway.
October.
he said.
October.
October,
Oh, here it is.
Because it's good weather all year there.
right?
Yeah.
There's no seasons at all.
As long as there's no fire. As long as
It'll
there's
be
no fire.
72. It'll be 72 regardless. Even if there's a fire, 72. Wow. So how long are you going to be in town?
For that,
Yeah.
I am trying to.
You gonna be there a few days?
Yeah, with Yolanda and Ryland.
Because I can send you a map. I can make a map for some awesome gravel
I don't think. Oh,
driving.
man. Gravel driving. Oh yes, that they can all do.
In fact,
Good
they
drive, guys.
closed part of the road.
see you,
and had to
Jerry.
hike
Later.
a little bit.
Good.
But it used to go all the way back to a hot spring.
Nice.
It's actually cement. It's got water going into it, but it was built for the guys that built the dam to use after work or whatever. It's like 100 degrees or whatever. It's really nice, really awesome.
So Justin, the conversation goes like this: like, oh, I need gears. I need I want to get down to like 34 chainring, but I need the 52 for that downhill. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if any of us are going to be pedaling on that downhill.
Right?
Yeah.
If it's
after
La Cumbra,
whatever.
if you're going down La Cumbra Path, you'll be going about 45 miles an hour anyway.
That's what I was thinking.
It's steep.
Ben just got a book from the charity shop titled "A Guide to Surgical Procedures." He opened it up, and the appendix was missing.
Doesn't
San
tell you how to
Marcos
fix
Road.
herpes, does it?
Was there an index?
San
Nice.
Marcos is what we're coming down, Bussy.
Yeah, San Marcos Pass. You're right.
That's the one.
Yep, that's
It's
the
like
big
8%.
pass.
It's like 8% down, dude. We're gonna like fry our brakes.
Yeah, you're gonna, like I said, you're not gonna need to pedal.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, we need to call Eric. He's usually on by now. What's up, Mr. Eric Denning?
I think he was signed up this morning too. He didn't show.
That's the second day in a row, Justin. Did you see him yesterday?
Think you broke your collarbone recently or something? What kind of excuse is that?
What, does that make you tired? No, you're resting. That's the whole
It's
point.
not your legs. Shut up and ride.
All right, I'm gonna go back to bed. I'll talk to you guys later.
What was going
I'll
back
send you
there?
some maps, Jason. God, this cool down is way longer than I expected it. 12 minutes is not flown by, that's for sure.
So if 50% of marriages end in divorce, it turns out 100% of pizza deliveries end in happiness.
That's where you get it.
Oh. Favorite pizza place, Bussy?
Not Domino's, that's for darn sure.
Oh, really?
Well, I'll say because I'm a cheap ass, most of my pizzas come from Papa Murphy's.
Oh, Ben. Oh, no. Condoms do not guarantee safe sex. A friend of mine was wearing one and he got shot by the woman's husband.
Oh boy.
No!
I think I saw that one on Facebook Live.
That's... we crossed a couple lines there. So everyone where you work with, do you have a twin? So when you see him in public, you don't have to talk to him. Can I tell Bussy I have a twin?
I don't know. I hope you don't have a twin.
Does he tell the dad jokes?
It takes a brave man to admit when his wife is wrong.
Justin, you could be your twin for all we know. You could be the other one. How would we know?
Exactly. So yeah, I used to play sports when I was younger. Then I realized you can buy trophies. Now I'm amazing at everything.
Yeah, the trophy shop's nice. You can get one of those big giant ones. And the man says, what would you like etched on the bottom? World champion, duh.
Thank you. So there's this guy going around town stealing iPhones. At some point, he's gonna face time.
Okay.
The time has come to stand united.
Son asked me, "Hey, Dad, what does procrastinate mean?" I said,
I'll tell you later.
"I'll tell you later." Exactly.
We telegraphed that one a mile away. And speaking of the telegraph, I really don't have anything to say about the telegraph.
It's definitely a telegraph. Oh, jeez. He's terrible.
You gotta know it's a good one. You gotta know it's a good one when he cringes before he even says it.
I bought my wife a pug. No, David Bussy bought his wife a pug as a present.
Of course he did.
Despite the squish nose, bulging eyes, and rolls of fat, the dog seemed to like her.
Oh. You really shouldn't call out my wife like that, Justin. You could have picked any name on the planet.
Okay, replace Bussy with Kev Steven.
Nope,
nobody.
Nope.
Nobody.
It's
I think
done. It's on tape. You're gonna have to delete this one. Oh my god. How many 2-minute laps does it take to go 20 minutes? Gee. That was rhetorical, Justin. Seven.
it's okay. Yesterday I was walking through the neighborhood. I saw a man slumped over in his lawnmower.
Walking through your
Neighborhood. Poor delivery. Walking through my neighborhood. not Zwift. I don't walk through my neighbor.
Parked your Amazon truck, got out.
Saw a man slumped
Walked
over his
over.
lawnmower, crying his eyes out. He said it'll be fine. He's just going through a rough patch.
Okay. That's life in the ghetto.
So my wife asked me if she had any annoying habits. And then she got all offended during the PowerPoint presentation.
Ooh, been saving up for that one. That's like the Lifetime Network. If you're halfway famous, they already have a video about your life, so they can be the first one to show it when you die.
Oh, no.
Tonight on Lifetime.
I think after that, they would be rolling that film for me. Sometimes I go out in public and socialize with people, and those times are called alibis.
Congratulations.
You're in trouble.
Be the same as you used to be, or change what you usually think. Either way, it's been a hell of a
Funny how only guilty people have alibis,
You
right?
could keep
Oh,
holding
crap.
on to the dream you've been holding for oh so long. Or
Wrong button.
the way of the world, and it spins too fast, and your feet kind of hurt, but keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. And keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking.
I was wondering why I haven't seen one person with a clipboard in front of their bicycle.
I wouldn't be writing songs. I'd invest those dollars in subprime loans and eventually CDOs.
Oh, I was wrong. It took 10 laps to do 20 minutes at 2 minutes per lap. Weird. Thought I could have swore it would be 7.
If that's all you want, then kiss your interests and hug your stocks. Just do what you have to do to be alive. And if that includes hunting dollars, then you have your right. The most beautiful things in life are free, except for
I'll say after 4 days of racing this
money.
setup, it certainly is easier to draft the bot than it is to draft real people.
Fresh wind in your face.
Is the
Real
bot
people
steady?
don't. Yeah, real people don't comply quite as much.
Fresh wind in your face. Sunsets.
The only thing that makes the bots go a little faster, a little slower, is if they accidentally get into a draft as well.
Ooh, that hurt. I was trying to scroll down on my Facebook feed for jokes, and I turned around and Zwift, Mr. Boomer. I finally got a new gaming mouse. What are you supposed to do with all
Wired?
the droplet, the poop he leaves on the keyboard?
Oh, jeez. Is it for racing? Yeah, like they have big races and stuff. Yeah, it's for mouse making. It's virtual though, so he's actually on a hamster wheel. Oddly enough, he's not a hamster.
You know, they say
Who knew you could use those wheels for other animals?
a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Except when the medicine is insulin.
Well, you got me a point. Oh, I thought you were talking about the needle aspect. You're actually talking about it could blow up the whole system. I guess it's difficult both ways. I was thinking, no, you just squirt it into the spoon. Not that hard. Oh, Mary Poppins, we owe it all to you. Without you, our childhoods would have been almost worse than they were.
Okay. We've got a Venn diagram of bank robbers, DJs, preachers, and mom taking off your sweater. What do they all have to say that's in common?
Get your hands up. Duh.
Ha! Put your hands in the air. Okay.
Like you just don't care.
What do DJs and bank robbers both say?
I thought they just said put your hands up. Listen to stick up.
Everyone on the floor.
Do they?
What do DJs and preachers say?
I don't know.
Are you with me? Hey, see you, Ben. Thanks for joining us.
What DJs? See, your people are leaving now. Move on to the next one. Nobody wants to hear their.
Move along.
Nobody wants to hear that their preacher is the same as their mom and their DJ and their bank robber.
Oh, geez. Pro tip for your anniversary: if your wife asks for something shiny that goes from 0 to 150 in 3 seconds, do not get her a bathroom scale.
Oh.
Do not get a bathroom scale. I just a friend told me.
Microwave be better. Microwave, you just put 150. Start. Oh, Jan, I hate you. Or Jan, whatever your name is.
The judge says to the lawyer, "And how does the defendant plead?" The lawyer says, "Like this, Your Honor." "No, I didn't do any crimes."
I did not see that one on Columbo.
Oh, man. Hey, Dave, for $200, I'll show up to your house and give ridiculously high quotes on the project your wife wants done.
Okay. When can you come over?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad idea. This little air conditioner is great, but it's kind of like a refrigerator where it all blows in one place.
Yep.
Which is on my right hip. My right hip is very cool. All right, maybe I'll just go to 30 minutes and stop. Nice round number.
If your father asks you to pick up 5 large bags of ice, the best place to put them is in the backyard in direct sun. Apparently, this is my son's thought train. No, my son didn't do that.
Does your son have a thought train?
Apparently, I don't have a thought train.
Thought train leaving the station. We're only half full today. Ding, 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 ding.
My boss asked me, "How good are you at PowerPoint?" I excel at it.
Ask my wife.
Oh!
See, that went back to the other joke. Got it?
Nice. I said, "I excel at it." He says, "Was that a Microsoft Office pun?" I said, "Word."
Oh, to your mother? Okay, is it best to end on a round number of time, or a round distance, or a round number of laps? These are the thoughts that go through your head when
You don't have to be round, Dave. It's not.
Oh, I am though. You've seen the videos. I am. I'm extremely round right now, unfortunately. The miracle was that I actually got up those hills this week. That's what's really frightening.
So at night, I read my kids a few select Facebook statuses before I kiss them to bed, and I say, "This is why we stay in school, kids."
God, no kidding. It's those grown-ass adults that just can't even type a sentence. And you know it's not that they're... It's like if they're doing the word shortening thing, that's one deal. But no, this is like full-on sentences, and they're just totally wrong. And then they get mad at the grammar police for showing them that they're an idiot. Like, really? You're mad at me? You're mad at the entire system. The system let you down.
My wife was out of town the other morning. I had to do the morning routine all by myself. I learned a lot. For example, apparently I have 5 kids.
It's this show we were watching. The dad says, I don't want to have another kid. We have 1 million kids already. Or might as well be a million.
And he says, why hasn't Heads and Shoulders shampoo company released a body wash called Knees and Toes? That.
Yeah. Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes.
Yes.
There you go.
Must not have any dads that work there. So Dave,
Andy,
you know what the best thing about Switzerland is?
The cheery
flag's a big
attitude.
plus.
The flag is nice.
I don't know, the flag's a big plus.
Thin air.
But they do say, whenever people tell that joke, it's a red flag.
That's a plus. Finland's a plus too, aren't they? I think they're the one. The blue plus.
Yep, I think so.
It's more skewed off to the side though. It's not
Right.
as much of a plus.
They're not symmetrical. They have asymmetries going on in their flag design.
You know, I like RGT in that on a flat road, your guy will actually keep rolling as long as the kicker keeps clicking.
Wait.
Almost to the second.
It's funny, my emulator keeps mine rolling all the time.
Actually, the cyclist rolled for a few seconds longer
Nice, Andy.
than my free will.
You want to know exactly what time it is? Call a random number in the phone book in the middle of the night. Do you know it's 2:37 in the morning?
Thank you.
That's exactly what I was looking for.
All right, Toto, if you're here watching still, thanks for coming. See you tomorrow. If you're out there racing, be nice to me. That's all I ask. All right, everybody out.
Hey, see you,
Hi.
Dave.
See you, David.
I was talking to the person watching me.
The person watching you. That's creepy.
Okay, then you hit the big square that says stop. Then you hit the one that says end ride. Then you screenshot your final details. Max power 200 watts. When did I do 200 watts? I was showing you the whole time, liars.
Ooh, don't hurt yourself there, Dave.
I know. My average was 105. Not a terrible cool down. Oh man. Now I gotta turn the AC off before I freeze up like all those guys up on Mount Everest that quit walking because they're dead. I think that's why I quit walking. Oh, did you guys hear about the Vuelta Day Tour of Giro yesterday?
Tell me. Nope.
So it was a climbing day, and Mr. Roglic, who was down 54 at the beginning of the day, went off on, well, actually him and the other guy who wanted to be contenders both went off on the mountains, and he took like 4 or 5 minutes back. So he was back in the red. Yeah, he just exploded everybody. Sorry. I think we're done now. I think that was what he was mouthing when he went over the.
Did he blow the smoke off the guns off his fingers as he crossed the finish line?
I didn't actually pay attention. I could go back and look though. Or you could.
Pow, pow, pow!
How did I do a 3-kilometer climb in like 7 minutes, dude? It takes me like 25. Apparently.
So, Andy Lawton asked me, what gets covered in dirt but always stays clean? I said, a body in a coffin. And then it was an awkward pause. He says, soap. The answer is soap. What's wrong with you?
I don't know if it makes sense, actually.
Hey, speaking of which,
Did you really come up with coffin on your own?
well, I mean, I've heard that they started selling glass coffins. I'm not sure if it'll catch on. Remains to be seen.
Really?
Oh gosh. Oh, Andy, I keep having a dream that I'm a horse. That's 5 nights on the trot now. My wife didn't speak to me all week, and I haven't got a clue what I did. It's a shame because I'd like to do it again. Terrible, Andy. You get me in trouble.
Hey, so Justin, I know how it'll all end for me. One of the kids will unplug my life support machine to charge their phone.
Wow.
That's what Don would do. The home cooked pizza box says to cook the pizza between 14 and 16 minutes. So that's 15 minutes, right? I'm not reading too much into it, am I? You want to know the scariest thing in the world, Andy?
What would that be?
A 5-year-old who knows all of your secrets, has an active imagination, and can speak in full sentences.
So, Justin, do you know what is green? Go ahead. Go on.
I was going to say, my kid once, when my wife got home from work or something, she asked my kid what we did all day, him and I. And he said, oh, we went on errands. And she thought he said, we went to see Aaron. My wife's like, who the hell's this Aaron person? I'm like, no, I think you're misunderstanding something here. Go ahead, Danny. Sorry.
You know Aaron is not spelled E-R-I-N. Why am I in trouble?
So, Justin, what's green and moody?
The Grinch.
No, it would be the Incredible Sulk.
So, Dave, what's your favorite part of boarding an aircraft?
Bumping the heads of the people in first class when I walk by.
Surprisingly close to what I was going to say.
Okay, go ahead.
Releasing a long silent fart as I walk through first class on the way to my economy seat.
Justin, hey, why make it silent?
Yeah. Oh, man.
You know, they call that prop dusting.
Yes.
But they wish you had a mask down there.
Yes. Here's a bunch of good store titles. Pita Pan, the pita shop. Titanic, the Thai restaurant. Iron Maiden, the professional ironing service. And Dave's favorite from Beaverton, Oregon, is the Faux King. And underneath it says good. And no, I'm not pronouncing that faster.
So,
What are you talking about? You talking about Asian restaurants?
PHO space King.
No, but what was the premise of these names? I'm sorry.
Just-
I missed the very first part.
business.
Just
funny
funny
business
restaurant names, business
Yeah.
names.
So there's one.
Titanic.
There's one in Portland called Mi Hung Lo. There's another one called and there's another one called Mi Far Hung. Supposedly they're related or something. And then there's one when I was going to college in San Luis Obispo that was called something similar to one of those two. I can't remember which one. But yeah, Asian names are hilarious. Oh, and when I used to work at Circuit City, there's this Asian guy that came and bought something, and he handed me his credit card, and his name was Gofuku.
Ah!
Oh, it's like, dude, Japan must be really fun.
So you know the name of the forest where Robin Hood, hung out.
We have one of those here in town too, but go ahead. Yes, Sherwood.
Sherwood Forest. Yes. Okay. So I don't live too far away from a town called Sherwood, and they used to have a shop there that sold flowers. It was called Sherwood Florist. No, Sherwood Florist.
Oh,
Sherwood Florist.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, we
went
had
on
a
a job
cyclocross
interview
place
once.
at a ranch called Sherwood Forest here. Go ahead.
I went on a job interview once, and the hiring people took me to lunch at Tie Me Up was the name of the restaurant. Yeah, wife. Yeah, honey. The admin took me to lunch at Tie Me Up. A great time. A good Thai restaurant. So when I lived in Brazil as a missionary, there was a mission president who basically takes care of us while we're down there. And he came from German descent. And I always knew him as Jarvis F. Souza. And it wasn't until one day I was in the office and saw a package addressed to him by his full name, Jarvis F-U-C-K Souza.
Why wouldn't he put that on all of his stationery and whatnot? his name badge. Wow.
Okay. Apparently that's a common German name. Spooky.
Do you want to buy a broken puppet, Justin? No strings attached.
Hey, got him.
Elton John has bought his pet rabbit, a treadmill. It's a little bit bunny. No? Okay.
Sorry, I'm signing the message. As a proctologist, I rectify every problem. You're welcome.
So, Justin, you'll know the answer to this one. What do you give a woman that has everything?
Ask her for your stuff back.
Penicillin.
I give her nothing. She already has everything.
No, you give her penicillin. She's got everything.
Oh.
Wow.
Jerry liked that one.
Hey, Nick.
Mr. Simpson, where have you been?
All right, some premium dad tips. Dog owners, give passersby the impression that your dog is well trained by ordering it to do whatever it happens to be doing already.
Keep digging. Good job. Good job. Good job. You're a great dog. Hey, get in that garbage. Thank you. You're helping. Thank you. Yeah, that's a tough one to pull off. It sounds sincere.
Quit peeing or pee on that man's leg. Good job.
Yeah. Poop on the floor right there. Yeah. Good job.
A mousetrap placed on top of your alarm clock will prevent you from rolling over and going back to sleep. Pro tip. Now and then I just shout, I know you're listening, when sitting in empty rooms. If I'm wrong, nobody knows. If I'm right, I just really freaked out the NSA. Do you know how to avoid cutting yourself when slicing vegetables?
Yeah.
Have somebody else hold it while you cut. Whenever I lose something and I want to find it, I simply go to Amazon and purchase it, and then I find it the next day, and then I can return the Amazon thing.
That's exactly what's just happened to me. I couldn't find the strap for my heart rate monitor, ordered another one, and there it was.
It's always in the last place you look, too. Isn't that weird?
Well, someone else found it for me.
What's an important question you should ask during an interview, but you really shouldn't ask, even though it's really important? How is the phone reception in the bathroom?
I guess.
Save money by putting larger wheels on the back of your car. That way you're always going downhill and saving on fuel. Follow me for more pro tips. Starting to feel it.
I've got a pro tip for you now, Justin.
Oh yeah?
Never, ever, under any circumstances, take a laxative and a sleeping pill on the same night.
Because you'll stay up and won't be able to crap all night. Nick,
Nice one, Nick.
breaking news. Man claims to have learned how to do origami backwards. More on this as the story unfolds. Turns out, if you're on the bus wearing headphones, other people can still hear you fart. The easiest way to tell the difference between young plants and weeds is simply to pull up everything. Stuff that comes back was apparently a weed.
So Justin went to his local pizza store the other day, ordered a pizza. The assistant gave him his pizza. As he was handing it to him, he said, oh, just a minute, would you like it cut into 6, 8 or 12 pieces? And Justin replied, 6 please. Could never eat 12.
Instead of hiring a housekeeper, host an OCD support group at your house and tell them to feel free to tidy up.
Mm-hmm.
Who led the Israelites through the semi-permeable membrane? Osmosis. Trick people into thinking of a social life by going offline for a few hours.
And then get a green screen so you can take photos and post them when you're done.
When you need to borrow money, borrow from a pessimist. He won't expect it back. So, if you have a problem that you can't fix with a hammer, it usually means it's either electrical or a window problem. Ooh. Ah. Morning, Kev.
We reached the bottom of the next climb. 76.1 kilometres to go. So about 20 kilometres now until we reach the next first category climb, which is the
Nick says, Mandy asked me if she could just have some peace and quiet while she was making dinner the other night. So I took the batteries out of the smoke alarms. Oh. Kev says my warm-up yesterday apparently didn't help. Love you too, Kev. Uh-oh. So, turns out, if you drop a tool or a small part while working on a car, it always will roll to the exact center underneath the vehicle. The hardest to reach spot. It's science.
Yep.
Yesterday I found a book called How to Solve 50% of Your Problems. So I bought 2 of them. Boom.
All
and now
your
I only have
problems
25% of my problems left.
Keep it rolling. You could get it down.
Like, take a mathematician and an engineer, put them in a room across from a beautiful woman sitting in a chair, and tell them they can advance towards her, but they always have to advance to her by going exactly halfway from where they're at each time. And the mathematician storms off and screams, "I'll never get there!" And the engineer says, "I'll get close enough."
What, does he have long arms?
Kev. Kev says, "I doubt you work on a car. I've seen you fitting a bike cassette. If you charge $30 an hour, it would be cheaper to just buy a new car." But Kev, that's because you buy $100 junkyard junkers. You want to make your day fun? Go up to a stranger and say, "Hey, how have you been since the amnesia?" Nice, Nick. Who was the first president to post their resume online? Abraham Lincoln. Got rejected for my new job at the M&M factory. I don't know why. All I was doing was rejecting all the W's. So pro tip, there's a surefire way to make your neighbors pay for the privacy fence you've always been wanting. It's called naked yoga. When buying a flat screen TV, always remember to put the box in your neighbor's trash so you don't get robbed.
Mm-hmm.
If you're ever at a bathroom stall and you knock and somebody responds 1 second, you should probably wait more than 1 second before entering. A friend just told me that.
That's not from experience.
No, somebody told me.
Uh-oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, Kev. Ooh.
So, Justin, I just heard that dentists are going on strike.
Oh, yeah.
Brace yourselves.
You know,
That's the fun.
my bike racing team in real life, sponsored by an orthodontist. And
So, just a minute. Go ahead.
You would think
And
an
our tagline-
orthodontist would be good at truing wheels, wouldn't you?
might be. I definitely say this one pays the shop to do it. So, team tagline: Team JEO's here. Brace yourselves.
Okay.
See what we did
So,
there?
are you like a Russian doll, Justin?
I'm fooling myself.
Well, no. So I can see your zip is on your jersey's partway down, and there's another ODZ under that. How many layers have you got?
Hey, that's on the OnlyFans channel.
Or is that a tattoo?
Again, all these questions can be answered on the other channel.
Just not here.
So what do you call a lazy baby kangaroo? No?
Doesn't matter, he won't come.
No, you call him a pouch potato.
Ooh.
Whoa.
The person who invented autocorrect should really go to hello. Wags is at team camp, says Kev. Brace yourselves. There you go. If you start smacking people with your wife's purse, she won't ask you to hold it for her anymore.
Just remember, if the world didn't suck, we'd all fall off.
Oh my gosh. If your wife asks you if you know where the broom is, it's not a good idea to ask her if she's going somewhere.
Hey, I remember Bewitched and she was hot, so whatever.
Well, try that out and let me know how it turns out for you, Dave. So you really should watch out for your elderly neighbors in the heat wave. They're liable to trap you for hours and talk about the weather. Owen says, my wife changed her Facebook status from married to widowed. Should I be worried? I'd call that premeditated. Huh. Kev bought his mother-in-law a Nimbus 2000 for her birthday. Nah. If you can't think of a word, say, I forget the English word for it. That way people think you're bilingual instead of an idiot. A quiet man is a thinking man. A quiet woman is definitely mad. Follow me for more pro tips. Ha ha! Kevin said birthday and we got the birthday pop-up. Yes! Adios, au revoir. I'm bilingual. A quiet man is a safe man. Also true, Kev. Sound like you speak from experience. Apparently when people say, I could use a hand, it does not mean they want to get slapped in the face. Just a pro tip. Again, friends told me. Okay, Dave, do you have those friends that always ask you if you would babysit for them?
No, I don't get that question a lot, actually.
Well, there's an easy way to get out of it. Simply say, sure. Is your kid a mean drunk or a happy drunk? You get out of it every time.
Yeah, that's how I got out of jury duty also. So someone made, I don't know if you guys have seen this, maybe not, probably not. But it's a screenshot from Spotify and it says Joe Biden's playlist. Okay, and so this is the title of the songs down the list. We will never forget you left behind Americans stranded in Afghanistan. You piece of shit. Winter is coming. That is so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
It's a very specific song title.
No, that's
I know.
titles together. Boy, talk about a supergroup, right? I like the song titled Americans is by a band called This or the Apocalypse. Yeah, it sounds about where we're at. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta go take a shower. I've been in this stupid kit long enough.
Hey.
You guys have a great day.
Hey, see you, Dave.
You as well.
Andy, if anything blows up with you being able to do the ebb tomorrow, let me know.
Yeah, should be good.
Preferably not 5 minutes before. Although with the climbing tomorrow again, maybe it wouldn't be that bad if I had to do it. All right, take care, guys.
No All right,
bye.
Yeah.
This vampire won't leave me alone. He's such a pain in the neck. That's right.
I'll leave you to the viewers, and I'll submit more jokes on the stream chat.
Okay.
I'll go get my shower as well. Catch
Thanks
you
for
later.
hanging out, Andy.
Yep. Bye for now.
Just under 20 minutes to go, folks. We got this. We'll see if we can get Kev to rage quit before 20 minutes is over. I don't have bad handwriting. I have my own font. Thank you very much. The Roomba vacuum cleaner just beat me to a piece of popcorn I dropped on the floor. And this is how the war against the machines begins. I'm not sure I can keep up rapid fire in the last 20 minutes. Starting to feel the pain. Woo. We got this. Bruce Lee may have been fast, but did you know about his faster brother, Sudden? Suddenly? Nice. Ooh. Here we go. We got this. Focus, baby. Hey, what's up, Cameron? Welcome to the stream. You know what really grinds my gears? When I forget to press the clutch. That's right. All right, Nick. Let's do this. Hey, Onyx. Welcome, welcome. That's right. Keep kidney stones away. How you been, buddy? Getting close.
Baby, wrap your arms around me, look into my eyes profoundly. Feel what it feels like.
Ooh. Oh no. Well, Onyx, that's terrible. Thankfully, I've been doing better than that. Recovering over my knee problems. Training for Lotusha next week. 200-mile bike race.
Baby, wrap your arms around me, look into my eyes profoundly. Feel what it feels like. Baby, wrap your arms around me, look into my eyes profoundly.
Ha! You want to hear a mean joke? What did 8 and 9 name their child? 8.5. Must have been an average child. That's right, Onyx. It's a week from Saturday. Nice, Onyx. Hard pass. Woo. You got this. Under 9 minutes. Woo. Onyx, that's 1/10 the miles I've put on my charger in 6 months. And that's 1 day of riding. Bingo. So I've definitely put on more miles on my bike than you have in your charger over the last 6 months. To be fair, my bike has more miles than my charger in the last 6 months. Okay. There you go, Onyx. Here we go. What? Swift? $1,800 miles. Hey, that's awesome, Onyx. Good on you, buddy. You only dropped it 3 times. Hey, Matt. Okay, here we go. We're gonna cool down these last 4 minutes. Get the heart rate down. I'm still riding, Matt. We're done here in 3 minutes. Okay. See if we can find any of the Twitch friends to raid. Locking it down 323. There we go. He's on homemade rollers, Andy. You're gonna love this guy. Tell you what, we'll raid him. And I'll cool down here. Hey, thanks everyone for joining us. We're gonna go raid Locking It Down 323 and Facebook and YouTube. You're gonna get the outro scene, but Twitch, the party is continuing. So here we go. Thanks everyone. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next live stream. Have a fantastic day.